Right now, so I'm a law professor these days, but I volunteer once a month at Landlord-Tenant Court here in Albany for my old employer, the Legal Aid Society of Northeastern New York. That's a program where the volunteer attorney just helps the tenant on that day. So it could be negotiating a settlement, maybe getting something dismissed. And I usually bring students with me because I think that's incredibly important to them. Oh, and I should say, I'm sorry. I'm also still of counsel with the St. Clare's pension case over in Schenectady. So that involves 172 individuals, and it's at this point it's a joint action with the Attorney General's office. And it's a large undertaking. There's 7 attorneys or firms on it. I came to teaching from the Legal Aid Society of Northeastern New York, where I spent the last 6 years as the Advocacy Director. And my whole job there was to identify systemic issues or problems. Before that, I was a prosecutor up in St. Lawrence County, but there's a lot of leeway to do the right thing. So that's been part of my DNA since I started practicing law. But also from my time at Legal Aid, I know very well that even if legal aids across the country were fully funded, which they're not, then they would only be able to serve a very small number of the people who desperately need help and cannot afford attorneys. So it's near and dear to my heart for those reasons. It sounds frightening to take on a case, but certainly with my former employer, there are a number of ways you can take on very discrete things. You can help someone with advice. You can help them with a small case. It doesn't have to be hours and hours and hours. Secondly, I think it's an excellent opportunity to learn a new area of law with the help of the legal aid experts, and that's something I've seen many times in the course of my work at Legal Aid. I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful and surprised and happy. I used to, at Legal Aid, write the recommendation letters for these, and I know what a hard choice it is. I know that I know what an honor it is, and I'm grateful. It's so important. It's so important that the private bar makes space for, again, even a small case, even a day in court. That can have a huge, important impact on someone who otherwise would never have legal help.